Oh my days, bro. Thank you, X, bro. You can hear me now? Then I need to start it all up. uh, you can hear me now, X, right? Bro, okay, let me run it back. Let me run it back, people. You know, I was saying, I was discussing about the game. I don't know if you can hear me, X. I'm sure you can hear me, bro. I'm sure you can hear me. Anyway, let's run it back. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. But thank you, X, bro. Thank you, X. guys, I was talking about the Arsenal game, that Arsenal went to Fulham and we won 1-0. It was very, very, it was an edgy game, it was an edgy game. The whole 90 minutes, we were sitting on the edge of the seat, probably. We were sitting on the edge of it. 1-0 is a dangerous scoreline. It's a really, really dangerous scoreline. And our team looked tired, bro. Everyone looked tired. We were off pace in that first half. It was totally all Fulham. Fulham were with the ones with the most touches. They had the more attacking threat. Wilson came close, I think, twice. Eze was a shadow of himself, bro. I never seen Eze play like this. I was like, what is Eze doing, bro? Why is he even in the game if he's not gonna affect? He was zero effect, bro. I missed Odegaard, I literally missed Odegaard. I was like, where is Odegaard, The Odegaard of this season, not the Odegaard of last season, but I missed Odegaard in that game because Eze was a shadow of himself. Very, very poor from Eze for his levels, I don't know, probably because he went to Fulham, his childhood club. Because when Arsenal dumped Eze, he moved to Fulham, and Fulham are like the people that took him in, like, we're gonna take you, we're gonna bring him up. So I don't know, probably the Fulham effect had him on spike, but that was not the Eze we know, bro. That was not even the Eze we know. That was not the Eze we know, So as the game proceeded, I was like, okay, let's see. Probably the team will get in shape, bro. We were getting dominated, bro. Every time they break, it looked like they were going to score. Every time Fulham was breaking, King had one shot, but Raya kicked it away, and Wilson was a threat. Bro. Our defense literally saved us, That is why I'm saying, a wise man once said, defense will win you titles, bro. Ferguson was right. That game, we credited the defense only, bro, because I just think they did now that Fulham didn't even have a shot on target, Fulham had 0 shots on target, bro. At home in Craven Cottage, at home, It's a game that has cost us the Premier League, So if people want to come here and talk about Arsenal scored with a set piece, bro, I'll take a set piece any day, bro. Any day, any night, because we have suffered, bro. We have failed to win the title because of games like this. So if we are turning up the notch, if we are jumping our hurdles like this, we have beaten West Ham. West Ham was beating us home and away last season. We beat Newcastle as well. So I don't know why people would want to complain and tell us about a set piece, bro. Set piece is just a different armor that we have, The day that the open play is not working, the crosses are not working, we're going for this. We're going for the set piece, bro. If your team can do the same thing, let the team do it, bro. We got Ancelotti going on his press conference talking about Arsenal is on top of the league because they score more set pieces. You work on your set pieces, How about that? You work on your set pieces, Hopefully tomorrow, United can do the job for us. I'm backing United. Anyway, let me get back to the context of the game. First half, I think we grew into the game. The last 15 minutes, Arsenal was a bit lively. Arsenal was a bit lively. Gyökeres had one shot, and we ended the first half in ascendance. To be honest, we spent in the setup, and we looked like we were more on our feet. We were on it, and it's something I like to see. So, but I wasn't confident that we could win the game in that moment. I wasn't really confident that I didn't want to lie. I don't know what you thought we were, because the slow robotic transitions we'll be making, that we'll pass the ball to the back, and then we will pass it to Raya, and then we'll pass it to Saliba, and then it will go back again to Timber. Timber will pass it back. Rice will pass it back again to the defenders. Gabriel put in 2 poor passes, and they were quick to break, That transition they were doing, bro. That transition they were doing was crazy, bro. That is the thing I liked about Fulham. I thought they were going to score, bro. But our defense got us out of jail. It's one of those games, when you have the best defense in the league, bro. That's just what it is. So I'm happy with the 3 points at the end of the day. I'm happy with the 3 points. I think when the second half started, you could see Arsenal were a bit more lively, more in control, even as it was coming in space. I think Arteta had a tough talk with them, like, guys, this game you need to deliver, guys. You need to deliver. And I think Bukayo Saka, he had a captain's performance, bro. You could see why last season we missed Bukayo Saka, because I don't want to lie, bro. As much as we have Gyökeres, Bukayo Saka is the heart and the soul of Arsenal. Bukayo Saka, he is literally the heart and the soul of Arsenal. Without Bukayo Saka, we are done. We are literally done, bro. Without Bukayo Saka being there and saving us, bro, we are done, bro. We are really, really done. But it went on, and you could see Bukayo Saka was slowly getting it. That's the right back defender. What's his name? Sassignon. He even nutmegged him one more time, you know. So we were having so much joy. We were having so much joy, and you can see the team performance slowly grew. But their defense was solid. I felt like Gyökeres could have scored some chances, you know. Gyökeres could have scored some chances. I don't know what is happening with Gyökeres, bro. Seriously, I'm seriously worried about Gyökeres because I had so much trust and hope about him, telling people that Gyökeres would deliver, and Gyökeres is the main guy, but I'm having doubts about Victor Gyökeres now, bro. You know, I'm really, really having doubts. Now he'll go, I think this is the 7th game he's not scored, bro. You know, when he was there, he was scoring left, right, and center. I don't know what is the problem with our attack. You know, our attack still has a lot of questions. Even after we have brought in Eze and everything, seems like our attack has a lot of issues. And I think Arteta needs to work on that. I think Arteta has the defense solid. He needs to focus on the attack. What is it that's not making this team fluid, bro? You know, we have different attackers. We have creative players as well. Eze is there. Ethan Waned is there, you know. And Trossard had a poor game, bro. Besides the goal, Trossard had a poor game. But this is Trossard, you know. Trossard will have a poor game. And then when you least expect him, boom, he will score. This is just what Trossard did. He had a poor game. Even I wanted him out, bro. I even wanted him out. On that half time, I was like, why is he still in the game? But as he always scores against Fulham, probably that is why Arteta was like, I'm gonna keep you on and see what you can do. But bro, I don't think there's any players that did so well. Probably Calafiori. Calafiori is just he's the only player that has a free role, bro. He does what he wants from left, right, and center, bro. He does whatever he wants to do, bro. Whichever position he wants to take is there. But if that banger was onside, bro, it was gonna be. It will probably go down as the goal of the Premier goal of the season or something. Because that banger he put in Calafiori, even though it was ruled offside, that was a good banger, you know. And I think Calafiori he's one of the attackers that is doing more, bro. He's a defender, but he's acting like an attacker. He's one of our attackers now, apparently. He has more. I think he's almost level with Gyökeres when it comes to the shots. When it comes to the shots in the box. So he's probably like a striker right now, because every time he's inverting inside, he's doing this thing, you know. So I think Calafiori played well. Even when they try to bring Traore as well, Calafiori held his own. I don't see how MLS can get in, bro. That is my only worry, that MLS is going to be difficult for him to play, you know, because Calafiori this season is balling. My only worry probably with Calafiori is the injuries, because, you know, we all know he's a bit injury prone player, you know. That's going to be the main that is going to be the main thing, you know. That is going to really, really be the main thing. Arsenal had 5 shots on target. Fulham had 0 shots on target. Bro, you know, if you're at home, there's no way a team is failing to get a shot on target, bro. You're at home, you know, you're supposed to get a shot on target, but they didn't even get a shot on target. It just shows you the levels that this defense is doing, bro. You know, the levels of the defense. We might fail to attack, but you best believe the defense is there to bail out Arteta, bro. It was a boring game. I'm not gonna take anything out of it. But on the day that you're off, even at work, bro, you need to get the job done. And I think we had a bad day in the office, and then we collected our 3 points, and we are back on top of the league. And all the haters are gonna talk about we score set pieces, you know. I don't know why their team are not scoring set pieces. And I don't know where it's written that football is all about open play, bro. Because if you know that you're not good with the open play, then why not change, bro? We all know that Arsenal is struggling attacking wise, bro. So we had to resort to other solutions, bro. In life, if something is not working, you can change it up, bro. You can change it up. But I think Bukayo Saka won us the game. He was immense, bro. Kept his performance. And I think he was the player of the match, bro. He won most duels, most touches in the opposition box, most chances created, bro. But that was a penalty for Bukayo Saka. That was clearly a penalty. All this talk, this man talking about, he took the ball. He took the ball, but he had to swipe Bukayo Saka. Mohamed, yeah, Bukayo was good. Yeah, man, Bukayo Saka was good, bro. Bukayo Saka was good. Big up Mohamed. But what's your thoughts on that penalty? I think it was a penalty, bro, because this kid came and then he swiped Bukayo Saka and then he got the ball. So now if I touch the ball and then I swipe a player, it's okay. I didn't understand the logic, bro. I think that is why it took so much time. But for me, I really think that was supposed to be a penalty. The Victor Gyökeres one, I can give you that. But he even tripped Victor Gyökeres in the box as well. But I can give you that one. But the Bukayo Saka one, to say it's not a penalty, I didn't understand it, bro. I literally didn't understand how it's not a penalty, how it's not a penalty. Because Bukayo Saka in the second half, he was now on fire, bro. He was like, I'm going to take on this man, I'm going to take on. They were trying to double up on him and Iwobi, but it didn't work, bro. It didn't work. But I was happy to see my boy Smithrow come in. I was afraid, bro, Smithrow might just come in with a dagger, and try to kill off us, Smithrow, bro. The same thing he did with United, but they were off pace today. I think Fulham have lost 3 games in a row now. They've lost 3 games in a row, and it's not looking good for man, it's not looking good. But for Arsenal, we're on top of the tree, people. We are on top of the tree. Manchester United, please do the job tomorrow. At least get a draw for us, bro. At least United should just get a draw for us, I'm begging United to do the job, bro. Last season, they almost won their United, if you remember. United almost won the game there. So I'm backing United tomorrow, but I'll be all supporting United. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream or something, but I will be watching tomorrow, guys. I will be watching, and it's a win at the end of the day, guys. It's a win. We can sleep properly. Tomorrow we will dissect the game. I think on Monday we will dissect the game. Me and Riley talk about it more. But guys, we won the game, and people who shade it off, even Ancelotti shared it off, saying we only score set pieces only. That is why Arsenal want to get your set pieces and go on top of the league, bro, as well. Because we are scoring set pieces, but next week Crystal Palace is gonna be. Yeah, Mohamed, bro. Crystal Palace it's gonna be a difficult game against Crystal Palace. I don't want to lie. You saw what happened between them and Bournemouth. They were 2-0 down. They fought back, bro, to make it 3-3. But I think at home, I rallied the boys to get it over the line, bro. At home, we should get the job done at home, bro. We should get. If Everton beat them, then why shouldn't we beat them, bro? If Everton beat them, we should beat them, bro. But Mateta is on fire. I don't want to lie. Mateta is on fire. But I want to get your thoughts, Mohamed. What is really the problem with Gyökeres, bro? Because Gyökeres, he has been banging, bro. We brought him for the goals, but now seems like the goals are dried up, bro. Seems like, man, I thought probably since it's preseason, he might just go to Sporting Lisbon, Portugal, trying to find these shooting boots, trying to find these shooting boots and bring them back to Arsenal, But the shots he puts in there have so much force, bro. But I think he needs to be a bit quick, And I don't know why every time he needs to post up in the middle on the top of the box between 2 defenders. Why does he always have to do that, He can sometimes change, to come to the right, come to the left, the way that Haaland is always already doing, bro. Sometimes Haaland is not always standing in the middle. You will see him over going to the right side, to the left side, I think Victor Gyökeres, it's going to be difficult, bro. I've been backing this guy, talking so much that Victor Gyökeres is going to deliver. But the good thing about us now, I think everyone is scoring, so I think the pressure goes off for him because we have like 10 people who have scored. Everyone gets his goal, bro. Everyone scores. Timber one day, Timber scoring. The next day, Calafiori. The next day, Zuberman. The next day is Rice. So we have a lot of people that are scoring, bro. But my word is, Gyökeres was brought in for the goals, It's only a matter of time. Us Arsenal fans, before we start calling me now, bro. It's only a matter of time before people start coming for his neck, Arteta will be happy, bro. Arteta will be happy. And I think Arsenal fans in general should be happy, bro. We should be happy. We know we played poor, but we won the game. Because come May, these points will matter, bro. Come May, no one is gonna remember that. Yeah, Muhammad said, I think we should give him time. The only thing I hate about him is too slow. He is very, very slow, bro. He is very, very slow, bro. He takes forever to shoot the ball. He takes forever, bro. He takes forever. And I don't know why, you know. Certain moments, certain times, he does not need to stop the ball. Just connect the shot, you know, one time, one shot. But you will see him, he will take forever. He will stop the ball. It's like 30 minutes, bro. By the time he shoots, the defender's already put him down, you know. Even his hold-up play today, he did well in some instant moments, but he's gonna need time, bro. He's really, really gonna need a lot of time, bro. He's gonna need a lot of time. Hopefully, my only prayer is that that Gyökeres finds his shooting boots in time, bro. Because you know, bro. Once this a big price tag at Arsenal, at a big club, soon fans will start calling you out, you know. Fans will start calling out. Because we have to keep the same energy. I see a lot of people calling out Kai Havertz, you know, rightly so. I also call I always call him out because of the things you do. But we will need to keep the same energy, I think, when it comes to Gyökeres, you know. We will definitely need to. When I'm not happy, bro. I'm not happy, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not happy. I don't know what you think, bro. I think we need to give him time, but there are some games, bro, like this. Anderson even got injured, bro. Anderson even got injured. He should have done something. You know? He's a huge guy. He always goes down way too. Yeah, bro. He's a huge guy, but you know, the days when he was in, I think, the days when he was in Portugal, he didn't look like a huge guy, bro. Now he looks like a huge guy, like he's playing. He looks like he's playing and he's wearing jeans, you know. You know, if you're playing football in jeans or you're wearing Timberland boots, I don't know what is wrong with bro. Probably he needs to lose some weight or something. But Kai Havertz, the moment Kai Havertz gets fit, I think Kai Havertz is going to start playing. Bench press. Yeah, bro, you need some bench pressing, bro. He needs some bench pressing, bro. He needs some bench pressing and to hit that treadmill, you know. He needs bench pressing and hitting that treadmill as well. Because we know there's a striker there, bro. You know, even when he's taking his shots, you know they have so much force, bro. There's so much. This is the you see now, Muhammad. Last season, this is why we miss Bukayo Saka, bro. The last season, because if Bukayo Saka gets injured, we finish, bro. This is you see what he did today. He's a difference maker, man. He's a totally difference maker because our attack was completely dead, you know. Even Eze, bro. Eze didn't even know where he was. Gyökeres. I'm coming to you, X. I'm coming to you, X. You know, I understand your manager, Big Ange, has been fired, you know, but I'm coming for you, bro. Your manager, Big Ange, has been fired, you know. But I'm worried about Gyökeres, bro. I'm worried about Gyökeres, bro. But these things happen, you know. You might sign some strikers and then it does not work out, you know. I think we're at that moment now. But if I give him the next 5 games and he does not score, because now it's 7 games, bro. 7 games is a lot of games for a striker to not score. It's a lot of games, bro. You know. But Arteta looks like he's backing him. Arteta has been saying that he draws a lot of players to him and everything, you know. But I think he's just playing him because Kai Havertz is not available, bro. You know. People are calling us toxicity, blah blah blah. Say what you want, bro. Say what you want. Then you know these are Liverpool fans, you know. Set piece again. It's okay, bro. Southampton FC, you know, Southampton FC. We did what we gotta do, bro. My only thing is people should not let a team that's scoring set pieces only be on top of the Premier League. What's your prediction between Arsenal and Atletico 2 Harambo? It's a tricky one, bro. It's a tricky one, bro. Alvarez is a tricky one. You know, Alvarez plays so well. You know, I don't even want to lie. Alvarez plays so well, but we should win, bro. I think we at home we should win, bro. I think we should win. Let's see. Probably Gyökeres can score because he seems to enjoy He seems to enjoy scoring in the Champions League. But I'm backing the lads to win. I'm backing the lads. But I think it's going to be a difficult game, bro, because you saw how they played against Liverpool. They even bounced back in that Liverpool game. I think they bounced back, right? And then Liverpool won in the last. But I think for us, I don't think they will score those many goals. I don't think our defense, our walls of Jericho, we will allow them to score that many goals. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we will definitely win the game, bro. I'm backing the guys to win, but it's going to be a difficult one. I don't want to lie, because Atletico Madrid, bro, I think they are playing. They were just playing right now. Atletico Madrid. The Harambo is meeting, so Harambo, let's see who wins in this Harambo, bro. The good thing is they don't have set pieces. We have set pieces, yes. Set piece FC, X said even Sesko started to score. It was about time Gyökeres also started scoring. No, but Gyökeres started scoring already, you remember. Gyökeres, I think he scored already 3 goals. But Sesko, he was the one who was struggling. But Sesko now he started to score. He has scored 2 goals now, And I have some fans now talking about we were supposed to bring, we were supposed to sign, what you call this. Now people are talking about Sesko. Now we were supposed to bring in Sesko. Sesko was the right type of guy to play our playing style. Now everyone is talking about Sesko. All of a sudden, people want Tesco back, bro. Benjamin Tesco. Nah, it's not happening, bro. I'm sticking with Mohammed said Arteta should give Ethan Nwaneri and Noga some chance. You hit it right on the nail, bro. You hit it right on the nail. I don't understand why they are not playing, bro. I don't understand. Okay, Nogard was injured. I think he just came back right now. Nogard was injured. But Ethan Nwaneri hasn't been getting some game time, bro. He hasn't been getting some game time. I don't know why Arteta hasn't been playing him. He played I think he only played 1 time. I think the 1 game he played only. There's 1 game he played, but I don't understand, bro. I don't understand why, because squad rotation is going to be key, We cannot just be, we cannot just say we have Ethan on the bench all the time, bro. Probably he's saving him for this FA Cups and the Sculling Cups, I think, But squad rotation is key for us, because without squad rotation, we're finished. I don't want to lie. I don't want players dropping like flies. Last season, players were dropping like flies everywhere we go. Player gets injured. Player gets injured. Player gets injured. We have the squad depth and everything, but he needs to give Ethan Nwaneri, bro. Ethan Nwaneri is a more direct player. He's attacking wise. He's more direct. Rarely he passes the ball even at the back, But I don't know why Ethan Nwaneri has dropped him. The time when he signed him those days, he said that Ethan was going to get more game time, but we haven't seen any game time from him, bro. But right now, Arsenal, we are in a predicament, bro. We need to win the Premier League, bro. We need dirty. We need with set pieces. With no set pieces, we need to win the trophy, bro. That is the main problem, bro. I'm tired of people talking about us saying we never win anything. We bottle. We need to win that. We need to win it, bro. I'm sorry. You know, Mohammed. It's too long now. And with the signings we have made this season, I think Manchester United might get a draw. They might get a draw tomorrow, West, because in Anfield it's difficult to win, bro. They haven't won. I think they last won there 9 years ago, when Rooney scored 1-0. They haven't won there, bro, in almost 9 years, bro. They haven't won in 9 years there, bro. So I think they could just get a draw. A draw will be okay for us as well. But what are your thoughts on Man City, bro? Man City looks like they're going about their business slowly. They're creeping in. Because what Haaland is doing, Haaland, I think he has like 11 goals round, 11 goals in 8 matches, bro. City is coming. Yeah, City is coming, bro. We need to watch out for City, bro. I don't think it's only Liverpool we need to be worried, bro. City is coming, Pep with a vengeance, bro, I don't know, probably because Rodri is not there. But Pep, we need to be careful about Pep, bro. Pep is a danger, you know. Pep is a real danger, really danger, bro. Because what Haaland is doing, scoring, it's not human, bro. There's no human like that, bro. There is no human like that. What did you call it? AI made, right? He's there's no human scoring like that, bro. How you keep scoring? Today, I think he could have scored like 4 goals or something. You know, when I watch. But United should help us tomorrow. You know, I'm gonna be supporting for United. I pray United deliver. You know, United just bring that because we all know Liverpool. Their defense has been letting a lot of goals. So Mbemo, you know, Mbemo can score. If it's not Mbemo, Benjamin Tasco can score. You know, Bruno Fernandes. I'm sure they'll do the job. I'm really sure they'll do the job. You know, I'm sure they'll do the job. I'm really sure they do the job. So let's see, lads, tomorrow what will happen. Let's see what will happen. Let's dive into another game for today. This is Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. You know, Chelsea beat Nottingham Forest 3-0. I don't know if you watched the game, Mohammed. And X, your former manager was fired 19 minutes after the game had finished, bro. He was fired there and there. Big Ange, you know. I always win things in my second year, bro. You didn't even make it to your second year, bro. You know what I read? People are saying Big Ange, he has been fired 2 times. Ruben Amorim is still on the job. But you could see the way he was worried that he was gonna get fired. You know, you could see the way that Big Ange was looking on his face that he was gonna get fired. Mohammed said the problem with Teta's tactics is that we play defensive too much. Yeah, I think that is the point, bro. I think you're right. Your point on the we are defense orientated, bro. We are defense orientated. You know, the handbrake is always on. You know, the handbrake is always on. No matter what, the handbrake is always on, bro. That is the other thing, you know. But I think of recent games, he has a little bit tried to be a bit offensive, you know. But when I saw him bringing on Merino, I thought he was just trying to control the game, you know. When he brought in Merino and Nogard, I think he was just trying to control the game in that sense, you know. But Chelsea won 3-0, guys. Chelsea won 3-0. Very Chelsea. I think Nottingham Forest had some chances in the first half. They had some chances in the first half, and they failed to capitalize those chances. But Chelsea were making mistakes defensively, you know, and they failed to capitalize. I think they had like 2 chances that Morgan Gibbs White should have scored, but he couldn't score. And Nottingham Forest started off a bit well, you know, but Chelsea survived. But the second half, when a man like Caicedo came in, when Caicedo came in, and who they bring in? I think they bring in Caicedo. I'm forgetting the other guy. Chelsea just became stable, bro. Chelsea became stable. I think Caicedo just turned up the notch. He brought everything to the game, bro. He just turned it up, you know. And bro, there's a set piece that Pedro Neto scored. Oh my days, bro. But Big Ange is a good manager. I hear you, Mohammed, but he needs to work on his defending, bro. Every set piece, they always concede. You remember even Tottenham, how many set pieces they conceded, bro. They always conceded a lot of set pieces, bro. So that is the thing with the Big Ange, bro. You know, for me, I told people, Big Ange, I don't know why he's trying to change his style of play. This is not his style of play where he's playing a bit controlled and everything. He's a high line guy, bro. You were supposed to just continue with this high line, you know, when he moved to Nottingham Forest. Because that is his game. I don't think this is his game, the one he was playing when he was not. That is not his game, bro. But today, I think Chelsea put the nail to the coffin, you know, because 3 goals at home, bro. Fans were leaving. It was a sad sight to see, you know. The shortest reign of a manager. How many days does he have? I think he had like 39 games, bro. And I think Nottingham Forest will support, but I don't know why he is even dropping this guy. What's his name? Why he is dropping Chris Wood, bro? Chris Wood is one of the top strikers in the Premier League last season, and he's dropping him. For what? I didn't understand why he even dropped it. Let me just switch on my face. Who do you think is gonna be their next manager? I had I just read now they're talking about Mancini. You remember Mancini? They said Mancini might be there. And then I saw some news. Some people are talking about also Marco Silva, but I think it'll be Mancini because I've heard a lot of talk about Mancini. I even heard in the international break he was already looking for he was already looking for replacements. This what's the name of this Greek guy? Greek suit night. But I feel like he did big ass dirty, bro. How you employ someone for 30 days, for 40 days and kick him out, bro? A manager, bro. You know, I don't know what he was expecting from Big Hans. Because Big Hans is like that, bro. I think he was thinking Big Hans probably he will win him the Europa. Because they're in Europe, right? So I think he will be there. So replacements are looking like it's going to be Mancini who's going to replace Big Ange. Chelsea again got a red card. You know, Chelsea in red cards nowadays, bro. Red card FC, you know, they always get a red card now. If it's not the keeper, if it's not the coach, it's the defender now. Another red card for Gusto. I don't know what Gusto was doing getting that red card, you know. I like Gusto. Today he was even playing in the midfield, you know. But I wanna give credit to Marasca, bro. He managed the game very well. And they didn't look like they were gonna lose the game, you know. He managed the game very well. Joao Pedro, sometimes he couldn't get the ball. He was dropping in deep, trying to connect. He put two shots for Andre Santos, you know. Big Ange, the fallen warrior. Yeah, bro, he's a fallen warrior, bro. You know, I'm always telling these Tottenham fans that why do you guys let Big Ange go in? But Tottenham are very smart, you know. They were like, bro, thank you very much for the trophy, but we gotta go. You know? They were like, thank you very much, thank you for the trophy, but you gotta leave, because I think they had like 22 losses, you know, 22 losses. So I think he was like, nah, bro, you gotta go. But Big Ange is a fallen hero, bro. The only thing is even Tottenham fans are laughing at him, bro. He was supposed to do the highlight, bro. But Chelsea, that was a good win for Chelsea. Really, really good win. You know, if you want to show that you want to be in the title race, you want to be in the top four, you need to go to games like Nottingham Forest. Of course, Nottingham Forest have been poor, but you need to go to games like this to get a win. So I applaud what Chelsea did in that game. You know, I applaud what they did. Seeing Rich James as well score, but the Neto set piece, bro, you need to watch that Pedro Neto set piece. It was a classic one. You know, it was a classic one. It was a really, really classic one. You know, it was a really, really classic one. And Chelsea, I think they move on, but I don't know where's Chelsea now. But I don't think Chelsea can be in the title race. I'm not putting them there yet. I think they need some senior leaders in their team. You know, I'm not putting them there to be in the title race. I don't think they qualify at the moment unless they bring some senior leaders that can be there to guide them. I don't think Joao Pedro does it, bro. But at least now they are winning their games without Cole Palmer, because most of the time they are relying on Cole Palmer to save them. They are relying on Cole Palmer to save them. But Morgan Gibbs White, he had some chances. 2 chances he didn't score. Andre Santos also had some chances he missed, you know. But when Caicedo came in and Gittins, bro, they changed the game. And this defender scored. What's his name? Acheng Pong. I don't know this kid from where, bro. I don't know this kid from where, you know. But we are mourning Big Ange today, guys. We are in mourning for Big Ange, you know. the coach for Tottenham. You know those our dirty neighbors close by. And we wish him. Probably he'll get a job. But I don't think anyone is gonna hire him, bro. I don't think. Do you think he's gonna get a job, Mohammed? I don't think so, bro. Probably he can get a job like in Rangers or something. Bro, Mateta is a beast, bro. Mateta, what he did today, bro, hat-trick, comeback hat-trick, bro. He is a beast, bro. He is a beast, bro. I thought probably Bournemouth had won the game. It was like Bournemouth won the game. It's well and done. And you saw what Bournemouth fans were doing. They were like smoking on the crystal pack. But I love their coach, bro. I think this is all coming from the coach, I think their coach, Glasner, is the one drilling them. I think Ange's time in the Premier League is over. I think you're right, bro. I think his time in the Prem is done, bro. I think his time in the Prem is done. Because the problem with Ange, the small teams, they cannot take him. Because these small teams in the bottom half, they will need to play some games where they defend for their lives, They will need games where they defend for their lives. Big Ange cannot defend, bro. He cannot defend the set piece. He cannot defend the throw-in. So, West is an open play. So I don't think any of these small teams can take a chance to say we are bringing Big Ange. Nah, bro. I don't think so, bro. Bournemouth has been cooking, bro, but Bournemouth have been playing very well. Let me just open this the results for today, Bournemouth have been playing well, bro. Bournemouth lost a lot of players, but they're still winning. How they're doing it, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Their coach is the one who is mainly cooking, Anyway, Mohammed, we have Man City versus Everton. Man City versus Everton is going to be my last chapter. I want to talk about City because everyone is going on about the Rad. They're talking about it's going to be Liverpool and Arsenal. It's going to be Liverpool and Arsenal. But guys, Haaland is not human. I'm telling you, Haaland is not human, bro. What Haaland is doing, let me just open the results for today. Haaland is not human. What he's doing, it's unheard of, bro. How you keep scoring, bro? He's a scoring machine, bro. He's a scoring machine, Haaland, bro. I don't want to lie. He's a really, really scoring machine. The way bro. The way he keeps scoring, that's unheard of, bro. He's a really, really scoring machine, bro. Something we have never seen, bro. The way he keeps scoring, he's gonna take City to the title race. He's bringing City in the title race, bro. Because any team with a goal scorer like Haaland, that means, bro, you end the title race, bro. Now they're just creeping up from below, slowly but sure coming, getting their wins. Probably if Rodri is injured, probably then we could say. But if Rodri comes back and Haaland keeps scoring, and the back they have Donnarumma as well. Donnarumma is a brick wall. He's more like another defender. Donnarumma. He's more like you have another defender in the back, bro. But it's very, very difficult to get past Donnarumma as well. With what he does, what he does, bro. So City, I think they will be in the conversation, bro. And people were comparing him with Gyökeres. Bro, Gyökeres, bro. Now I cannot even walk around talking about we signed the striker, bro. I'm just keeping quiet, Like he needs time, he needs time. I don't think there's anyone we can compare Haaland with, bro. Who can we compare with? Probably Harry Kane, but I don't think Harry Kane was getting numbers like this, bro. The only striker who was good was Obama Young. Exactly, bro. Obama blood clot Young, bro. Obama blood clot. But you saw what happened between him and Mikel Arteta, right? Arteta was like, nah, you better leave, bro. I think that just a fallout happened. But Obama Young, we will forever miss Obama Young, bro. I think Obama Young is the best. He is like the best striker we have had in ages, He's like the best striker we have had And now now we have Gabriel Jesus, but Jesus, you know, is always getting injured. And I had the one that's selling in January. And then who else we have? Who else do we have? We have Kai Havertz. I don't know what your thoughts on Kai Havertz, you know, but for me, Kai Havertz, he's hold up playing off the ball. I feel like he's good, bro, but I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like in the critical moments when we need goals, sometimes he goes missing, you know. In the critical moments when we need goals, he goes missing. That is just my only thing with him. But yeah, bro, Crystal Palace and Bournemouth 3-3. Havertz should sign another 2-year contract. Why should Havertz sign another 2-year contract? I think Havertz is good with the holder play and playing off the ball, you know, but I don't know, because last season he got injured, right? So we have never really seen him go on a full season, you know, like doing his thing. But that time when he played, he had a moment, and then he started struggling as well. And then Gabriel Jesus came, and Gabriel Jesus, nah, it's not happening, bro. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening, bro. There's no way Mikel Arteta is gonna sell Kai Havertz, bro. That is like his firstborn son, bro. You know, he likes Kai Havertz, bro. He really likes Kai Havertz. If Kai Havertz is available tomorrow, Kai Havertz will start. I'm telling you, you know. If Kai Havertz is available tomorrow, I think Kai Havertz will start, because Arteta, and I think our style of play also suits more to us playing with the false nine. I feel like that our style of play is suited more to playing to a false nine. I think now we are just more like trying to adjust, you know, to play with an out-and-out striker, you know. When he returns from injury, Gyökeres is gonna get benched. Definitely, bro. Definitely, bro. Gyökeres is gonna get benched. That is 1000%. He's gonna get benched, bro. And then Kai Havertz to start. I think probably, since it's coming from injury, probably he'll give Kai Havertz some time to just slowly get up to speed. When Kai Havertz is fully up to speed, probably we'll see Kai Havertz. We'll see Gyökeres getting dropped. Hopefully by then, Gyökeres will start scoring. Because if Gyökeres starts scoring that time, then just maybe, Arteta could be in a dilemma like, who should I drop? Who should I put in? Should I play Bukayo? Should I play Kai Havertz, or should I play Gyökeres, you know? But Gyökeres seems like he lost those shooting boots somewhere else, bro. They're not here, bro. They are not here, those shooting boots, you know. Every defender seems like to him, they enjoy playing with him, bro. That is what I mean. All defenders enjoy playing with him, you know. When he's supposed to terrorize defenders, you know, he's supposed to terrorize. In that Atletico Bilbao game, that is where he used his force, you know. And I think you are right, Mohammed. I think he needs time, bro. I think he really needs time, but we don't have time, bro. That is the problem. We need to win this title. By May, we should have the title. So time is not something that is on our hands, you know. When we have come up second in the previous 2 years, and people always make fun of us, you know. That is the other thing. But today's game, I'm happy, bro. Today's game, I'm happy. We finally got the win. You know, we got the win in enemy's territory away. The West Ham case we beat. The Newcastle case we beat. We will keep moving, bro. I think the team is in the right place. But Atletico Madrid is going to be tricky, bro. Atletico Madrid and then Crystal Palace. Oh my day. I think the bright side about these games is that we have these games at home. I think that is the only good thing about these games, that we have them at home, bro. But inshallah we win this game, bro. Inshallah we win this game. But Champions League, I think Champions League, I don't know. Now if I'm thinking, I don't know which lineup Arteta is going to start. You know, I'm trying to think which lineup is Arteta going to start, because today he went with his strongest team. You know? Today he went with his strongest team, so we don't know which team is going to start now. I don't think he can afford to start the same team now. I don't think he can start the same team against Real Madrid, against Atletico Madrid. I don't think he can start the same thing. I think he will need to change, bro. Probably start Nogard, probably start Nogard in the sixth, Nogard in the sixth. But Nogard, the problem with Nogard is I think defensively he's sound. I think probably attacking he will not offer you what a Rice or what a Rice or what's this guy's name? What a Rice or what Zubameni can offer. That is my only thing with him. Because I didn't want to lose today. He should start Ben White. But I think Ben White has been a bit. I think Ben White is injured or something. I don't know if he's fully fit now. I think he's been injured. But if he's available, by all means, bro, I think we should start Ben White. But I think he has been injured. I think he has been injured. I need to check on Ben White. But Timber has also improved. I feel like Timber and Bukayo Saka now, they know each other. They know the spaces. He knows the overlaps. He knows where Timber is going to be. There's been a good improvement in their relationship between the two of them. That has been another good thing, between Bukayo Saka and. No, Ben White is good attacking, bro. I think Ben White is a better attacker than Timber. I give you that. But Timber, when it comes to defending, you're not getting past him, bro. You are really not getting past him, bro. You are not getting past him. But I think you are right, bro. Ben White attacking-wise is good. But I think the injury is killing him, bro. The injuries are really, really killing him. The injuries are really, really killing. They are really, really killing Ben White, bro. We need him because if we have Ben White, we can have games where we play Ben White, But I don't think MLS is gonna play. If Calafiori remains like this, bro, I don't think MLS is gonna play, bro. I don't think so, bro. Arsenal, that is now 9 out of 9 points against Fulham, Newcastle, West Ham. Teams we struggled against last year that cost us the title. Last season we took only 1 point out of the possible 9 of these fixtures. Step by step, job done. So last season when we played West Ham, Newcastle and Fulham, we took 1 point. This season we have 9. I'm very happy, bro. Today I'm very, very happy. That's why I just decided let me go on the stream, chat to people. I wanna see what people's thoughts are, but I'm happy, bro. I'm happy, very happy with the results. I think we look like we're in the right direction. Calafiori is doing the madness. Calafiori is doing the madness, bro. Calafiori is everywhere, bro. I've never seen a defender like that. Nah. He has got the free roll, everything he wants to do, bro. Everything he wants to do, bro. Hey, G, you from South Africa? Nah, bro, I'm from Zimbabwe, not South Africa. So it's a big tricky one, bro. It's a big tricky one, But I don't think we have beaten Atletico Madrid. The last time we played them at home, I think they beat us, bro. But why can't we beat Atletico, bro? We're out here beating Real Madrid home and away. Why can't we beat Atletico Madrid? Aram football, yeah. See, even Fulham fans now are saying, to be honest, it was a clear penalty. He touched Saka's knee before the ball, But people are saying he took the ball. Nah, bro, he took the man first, then he took the ball. Vieira is a fraud, guys. Vieira is a fraud. Trey said, if you have trouble sleeping, just turn on the Arsenal game. I think we will beat them 2-0. But you don't think Alvarez is going to score? I feel like Alvarez might just score, bro. I think Alvarez might just score, but let's see. I think Alvarez might just score. But he needs to play. He needs to play Ethan Waneri, bro. I don't know what is happening with him and Ethan Waneri. Probably he thinks he's not ready, But he needs to play Ethan Waneri, bro. He needs to play Ethan Waneri. He's our boy, man. Ethan. He's really, really our boy. I don't like them. Yeah, bro. We have a brick wall, bro. We have a brick wall. My friend calls them walls of Jericho, bro. My friend calls them the walls of Jericho. Arsenal don't have defenders, bro. We have a wall of Jericho, bro. How Fulham don't even have a shot on target, bro? Fulham, they had 0 shots on target. And they're at home as well, bro. They're at home. I didn't understand this, bro. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. And if you remember, we started very, very difficult games, Muhammad. We started a lot of difficult games. For us to be still even on top of the Premier League after all those games we played, bro. We played a lot of difficult games. United away, Man City, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest. Which other game did we have? I'm forgetting, bro. We played very, very difficult games, bro. We have to come out of those games and still be on top of the league. So I think, bro. I don't want to say it, bro, but we need to win, bro. We need to win, bro. I'm tired of these people. Thoughts on Victor Gyökeres so far? Let me just read to you what people are saying. What people are saying about Victor Gyökeres, People are saying this team would make Haaland look like crap because they can't create anything. Do you think Arsenal is creating for Gyökeres? I don't think we are creating much, but he has had some chances, but I don't think we are creating much, bro. We are still playing like we haven't got a number 9. He needs more service, passes he can run to, plays to his strength. We'll see results. But this guy, I think he's more like you, bro. He's saying adaptation is usually longer than expected in the world's best league, Still glad we have him. He's getting chances and showing why we signed him. He wins tough balls and takes the pressure off corners. Victor rushing too much when he gets the ball to his feet, but we are also not giving him enough service. I'd like to have Martinelli play with him more. Those two seem to feed off each other. Yeah, people are saying we're poor, bro. People are really, really calling us poor, bro. But I don't care, bro. Let us be poor and win that Premier League, bro. Then they can say we are poor, That is about it, bro. Because no one wants to see us on top, bro. You need to understand, bro. No one wants to see that elephant sitting on top of the tree, No one wants to see that. They all want to see us down. But I'm happy we didn't drop. We didn't lose points. We consolidated that buffer we had, bro. We didn't lose points. We were on their net, Regardless of what happened, we kept pushing, and we will need to build the buffer. What do you want more, Premier League or the Champions League? That's a good question, bro. This is a good question. What do you want more, Premier League or Champions League? I'm trying to think. I'll take a Premier League, bro. Because I think a Champions League is going to be a bit difficult for us. I think Champions League is a bit difficult. This knockout games are very, very tricky, bro. This knockout games. I think I'll take a Premier League, bro. I want both, of course. I want both, but I'll take a Premier League, bro. Yeah. We miss Odegaard. I was missing, especially that first half, bro. I was like, where's Ozil, bro? Where's Odegaard, bro? I was like, where's Odegaard, bro? I was missing Odegaard, bro. In that first half, oh my god. I don't know what Eze was doing, bro. I don't know what Eze was doing. This is not the Eze we know, you know. I don't know what Eze was doing. He was in the shadows, bro. He was. I don't know. Probably I didn't understand, bro. He was not himself, you know. Probably he's tired because of the international break and all. They were traveling and everything. We missed Odegaard, bro. I'm just hoping this thing happens today and then it ends today. It's not gonna be something that we will have to go through all the time. But he had some shots. Gyökeres, you know. There's one shot he put. Leno saved it. You know, Leno was putting some spectacular saves. You remember that one, that Gyökeres shoot and then he blocked. And then Martinelli came as well and then he blocked as well. You know. I don't care even if we score from 3 goals. I don't care, bro. Let them say what they say, bro. You know, let them call us Stoke City FC and everything, bro. But in Europe, no team has more goals than us, you know, from set pieces. You know, no team has more goals from us, bro. If you in life, bro, you're working a job and you know it's not paying you like the money you want. Of course, you need to apply and get something that can help you to get more money. So that is the same thing, you know, we're approaching, bro. We saw that the open play was not working. And I think nowadays, it's even in the opposition's mind, you know, like, Arsenal have a set piece. I think all of them, the moment they heard that Arsenal's taking the corner, especially if it's a Declan Rice corner, they're all going crazy, bro. They're all going crazy. I think it's in their head, bro. The disaster, the chaos that we bring, you know, they're all going crazy, bro, the moment they know that Arsenal's getting a set piece. And every time Bukayo Saka or TROSSARD or Martinelli, if they know they cannot get past the defender, they're just going to shoot it and look for a corner. So I think that this is where we are, bro. This is where we are. Let's see the Atletico Madrid game, how it goes, bro. Let's see the Atletico Madrid game. Hopefully we will create something. For me, Champions League, because it's the only cup we don't have. That is another thing, bro. That is a strong point as well, bro. You make a strong point, bro. You make a strong point, bro. You make a very, very strong point, bro. That is a strong point, bro. Because all these Chelsea fans, United fans, they all talk about Europe heritage. Europe heritage. You don't have Europe heritage. Europe heritage. You guys don't have any Europe heritage. You know, they always rub it in our face, bro. So I think you make a good point. Anyway, let's go for double, bro. Let's go for double, bro. What's wrong with that? Let the team fight for double. You know? Let the team fight for what? Let the team go for double, bro. Let them go for the Champions League and the Premier League, bro. Do it all, bro. What's wrong with dreaming, bro? You know? Imagine that day, you know. Imagine that day that Arsenal wins the double. Everyone will run. We will shut down all streams, bro. All Twitter, Facebook, everything, bro. They will shut down. People will not sleep, bro. If Arsenal wins too. But for me, I was thinking Premier League, because Premier League is a bit, you know, we know our way around it. Because Champions League is something else, bro. We don't know what to expect, you know. We really don't know what to expect when it comes to Champions League. One time you're winning, the next time you're not winning, the next time you're knocked off. But last season we came from we were out in the semi-finals. We did very well, bro, last season, and we didn't even have our strong squad, you know, but we did so well. So let's go for both of them, bro. Let's go for both of them. What's your thoughts on Raya? Is he better than Ramsdale? He is by far better, bro. He's by far better, bro. I think the first days when he came, we were like, who's this guy? You know, who's this guy? Ramsdale was doing very well. But Ramsdale, I feel like short stopping. I feel like that when it comes to stopping those shots, I feel like Raya does it better. The short stopping, and sometimes Ramsdale is getting carried away, bro, with the fans. You know, he likes to talk to the fans, shout at the fans, and you know, Arteta was talking about I'm gonna play two. I'm gonna play two. He said I'm gonna play two defenders. You know, I can start one. I can start one. Sorry, he's gonna play two keepers. This week you start one keeper. Next, nah, bro. There's no way. You cannot change keepers, bro. But Raya, two golden gloves so far, bro. I don't think Arteta spotted that one. I applaud Arteta. Even though we had our, we had our. Even though we had our doubts about David Raya, but David Raya has become so solid. You know, there are nowadays there are games where he literally saves us. I'm forgetting this game, bro. He saved us. You know, he was the main guy saving us. Bro. So it's not only about you passing Saliba and Gabriel. Even after you pass this through, you need to deal with David Raya as well. Bro. You need to deal with David Raya, but. The only thing that pained me about David Raya, you know, that Szoboszlai set piece, bro. I feel like you could have done better on that Szoboszlai free kick. Why did you stand on the far post, bro? You should stand in the middle, bro. I feel like you should have done better on that one. But other than that, I feel like Raya is good, bro. Raya is very, very good. Raya is the main guy. I'm with you. Raya is the right guy. You know. Raya is the right guy, bro. Golden glove after golden glove. Let's see this season, because this season Danorama is there. You know? Danorama is also a beast. Danorama is also a beast, but I think that's just about it. Anyway, people, I clocked like an hour now. Thank you for locking in. Mohammed, make sure you subscribe to the channel, bro. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like, smash a like. Thank you for joining the community. You know, thank you for joining the community. Probably tomorrow I'll do a watch along for the Real Madrid game. I'll see. I'm gonna watch the Real Madrid game or no, I'm not sure. But on Monday I'll be back. On Monday I'll be back. I have another podcast with Riley. So just stay on the channel. Just stay locked in, bro. Thank you for joining the channel. You know, thank you for joining the channel. Let me sleep, bro. Today I can sleep peacefully. You know, we had our victory, you know, we're on top of the table, and let's pray United do the job tomorrow, bro. Let's pray United. For some reason, they do the job for us, bro. They do the job for us, you know. I'm gonna be counting on United, you know, even though it's not a team that we should really be depending on, but you know the vibe, bro. But thank you for tuning in, Mohammed, you know. Thank you for tuning in. Just make sure you subscribe. On Monday night, I'll be back again. If I don't come tomorrow, on Monday night, we're back. We will go into more detail with the Champions League and everything. I have my other guy, Wiley. We are always there, bro. But thank you for tuning in. You know, I think you kept me in the channel, bro. I think you kept me lively, bro. If it wasn't for you, probably I would have slept already, but I would have locked it off and and slept. But anyway, let's link up on Monday, bro. Let's link up on Monday. He is short, he couldn't catch the free kick. Yeah. You mean Raya? Yeah. Raya is short, bro. Yeah. That is why I'm saying he was supposed to come in the middle. So he went to the far post. So when the shot comes his other side, he cannot stretch, you know. But anyway, I think Szoboszlai just did this. It's a one-off thing, you know. It's a one-off thing. So they always happen like this. But bro, I'm tuning out, you know, Thank you for locking in, bro. Thank you for locking in. And let's see tomorrow if we can link up again, you know. I'm out.